I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100%, that I have radiation and heavy metal poisoning. For whoever's going to wind up listening to this or watching this and you didn't see my post, heavy metal poisoning, radiation poisoning mimics withdrawal symptoms. It's the same thing, it's the same feeling. 4485 hertz on Triangle, on that hertz generator app, between 4485 and 4495, altering it throughout the day, because it has to. I'm guessing if you're listening to that frequency and you change your environment, or the frequency, the electromagnetic field changes in your environment, it may affect that frequency. This is going to help somebody understand something. So it could affect the wave, what type of wave, and the actual frequency, right? I'm listening to the radiation removal thing. I haven't really been disciplined on listening to these things because it just became my whole life. When you have some things going on, which is why these things were created, many of them were created, it becomes a lifestyle now of just maintaining whatever you can, whether that's the best of your health to the point of damn near falling over. Like, I get up, I get out of bed just to fall on the floor, but at least I said that I got out of bed. It's the constant losing money, accounts being pulled over, tickets, parking tickets. Like, I just got here fucking 5 minutes ago. It's shit like that. That shit alone puts wear and tear on your body. But this new thing, and now this thing with the sun. The sun's not as harmful as we've been feeling. It's the firmament, which when I walked up the block and listened to Nano Dip on High, I feel that they could also have played a part in the firmament. You have all of these things together that created this globe. And when I said earlier that we're in this Christmas globe, there's a reason that something had me say that. We call it the quantum realm, call it aliens, call it just logic from me. It created some type of frosted, that's what it looks like to me, crystallized. If everybody did this, and I don't even take my own advice, I'm so used to giving information to help people and that I don't necessarily act on it myself. I do this with a lot of shit. This could be what this message is about, but I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. Let's talk about that. What are you winging? A signature. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is not the time for forgery. There are too many cameras everywhere, and people are watching all of you all of the time. This feels like taking someone's friggin' throne from them. This could be royalties or rights to something. Yeah, for somebody, it's labels that you put on bottles. For someone else, it's a sneaker thing. Davenport. Ace of Swords for another person. I'm firm on this shit. What is this? I'm gonna drink while my third eye is wide open. Yeah. I'm gonna drink very little water and very much alcohol. And I'm gonna allow all these dark thoughts to come in. And then at night, while the shit's wide open, all these friends come over and these people come over like this. Devil, hey, what's up? What's the 411? With the night, what's the 411? I'm bringing over food and shit. Why? Why all of a sudden? This is, what's going on here? Why are you bringing me trays over? They're showing me Gran Torino. Like, what did you not do yet that you just outed yourself for? Kind of. I came over for a spoonful of sugar. You didn't answer your door. I saw you peeking through the blinds too. It's kind of rude, but I got it. Now you're coming over with casserole? Here, all dressed up. If I had the sign on my face, it would say, I want to kill you. Why? Because I found something out. What? That you have RH negative blood, or that you're some type of fucking spiritual warrior in some way. That I feel like you're going through things. Wow. Am I now? Well, what is it am I going through? Whatever could I... That's how you catch them up. What do you know about what I'm going through that I haven't been aware? I'm not aware of. If they say, right, it's a double-edged sword there, and it could be that someone that's when I looked at this afterward, I thought sword and a museum. This looks like a museum in the background. Somebody's going to be like, do you have water? It's some cracker bitch named Jeanette Stevens. Do you have some water? Yeah, it's me. There's a lot of forced distraction. I'm done. The best thing you could do for yourself and the entire universe, my love. I know you hate when I say it. Goodbye. Now there's like, I'm mad. This is, what is it? This is an alien invasion here. That's what this feels like you have aliens fighting for you, or you have some kind of special forces. This could even be here in this plane that you have special forces fight. They got him. Yeah. Whose mistake is this? I don't know if it's the kid or the parent, but it feels like maybe you could be regretting both. They got him here in the 3D fighting farm. This is a skinnier throw mama from the train. They got him in that 5D. All kinds of shit with the tower. There could be just a bunch of crazy shit happening. I want this. I want this kind of what? This is water too. Somebody getting mad. Truth is, I don't drink any water unless it's alkaline. That's where the label comes in. Well, we tricked you. We swapped labels. You really can't tell. There's a ton. Arcturian has an alkaline the body frequency. That would probably work for many things. I just thought of that now. I downloaded it the other day. Still haven't talked to my PO in person. And still having a problem getting my $179 back from TD Bank, where the Capitol Hotel, which I can't get in touch with to even argue this, but somehow they can, refuses to give me this for the third. I got it twice. Yeah, and I spent the shit too. You motherfuckers got shit ass backwards over there. I don't know what is going on, and I'm not putting any more names out there. But you're supposed to protect. Your job is to protect my money. That's why it's there. Doesn't matter if it's $5 or $5 million. Your job, your entity, your institution, is to protect the money. Yeah, I was supposed to get a letter. I was supposed to have to write a letter. They sent me this fucking letter that says basically we don't have proof of the purchase. Isn't that what my goddamn bank account is for? What nut jobs are running this shit? You need to fire your CEO, your CFO, and your CO. They could be pink. It doesn't matter. Okay, thank you. I know it's not the whole institution, but there was a claim put in. I got it the first time. I took the money out. Never. I don't know if they sent anything. My address was screwed up, so I admitted that the address was screwed up. But the way that the shit is handled is insane. Like, don't put it back unless it's closed. Like, that's it. Don't give it to me, and then tell me 2 weeks later, no, we don't think so. It could just be handled a little differently is all. There's just a lot of death happening. Who is this person? Now they want to try and look at things differently now. What's this? I didn't hate him. No, I just put shit in their food. That's it. I deliver Uber or this, that, or the other, fucking Chick-fil-A, something, because I demand justice. For what? Something that had to do, they told me they were trafficking, but they're not. And now we're the ones that are in the wrong. This is what happens. This is what happens when we're on the side where we're right. We can't just always be right. Thank you, Viola, beautiful woman. We can't just always be right. It would be weird for me, right, to do that, because I feel like I'm breaking some type of spiritual law because you're still here in human form. I don't want to even get into that. But you're there's some, they don't have to believe this. All right, I just say with it. 1982 for Sophie Watson, you were a sacrifice for the cabal. Something about the Hoover Dam, ma'am. Okay, I'm not really sure what the shit is that I have, and I'm not. This thing has gotten me hurt more than it's helped me. Maybe that'll change. Thank you for listening. If you are. It was somebody that I trusted, and now I realize that the guy loved her. There's another one here where I'm angry that you're happily married and your kid's perfect, and my husband or my wife turned their back on me. Somebody's Jew guy friend sounds just like their Jew ex. This is the female. This is why the two of you don't get along. Whenever he opens his mouth, you think of somebody that you want to put your fist in it. And you may have in the past. Mm-hmm. Tell me this is a black guy dating a fucking catty Jew broad. I bet that lasted for about 6 hours. Yep. Yeah, there's the black guy. I'm done. Yeah, man. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. Why is this Bob Skaggs? Oh, man. And this is another one. Dun, dun. Right? Another one bites dust. Does he hear that? Did you hear that in the mall or something? God damn, another one gone, another one gone. Did you turn your back on a good marriage? God damn, I had a good thing. I mean, I slept good, you know what I mean? What was it at the time? They wanted a child. I was in a competitive line of work. Still kind of just I mean, I didn't even get a chance to enjoy whatever I reward or whatever I made, whatever revenue. I didn't want to be married either, really. Does anybody else besides me feel constant pressure on your private parts that Darnell and Marcel Watson are trying to spiritually grape people with a pressure machine at Matilda? This is the darkest, most disgusting. You know that there are fucking kids and infants? We know! Listen, they're watching Matilda right now. They weren't really sure who you were. There's cameras everywhere. That's what they call it. See, when I say these things out loud, it's either to protect something, or it's a code word, or it just fucking is. Everything I say is for a reason. Or I'll say, I don't know why I said that. Right? At the time, somebody didn't want to be tied down. I felt like, this sounds like a crock of shit, though, to me. I feel like some people are looking at this person, their friends, and they're like, you just seem down. You seem down, you seem depressed. It's like we see you walking outside. We say hi to you, and you keep looking at your phone. What you looking at? I'm looking at somebody that looks like death, but the tower moment with the thing is they bring peace to me in some kind of way. And with the hangman, it could be that way. Why? I'm confused. What is this lens thing? And look at this ripple effect here coming off this cheesesteak. How much of a big deal is this, man? There are people going, I fucking could have married that one. I went off this based off pictures, Holmes. Pictures. Do you know how many of us made decisions on whether to be with someone or to show up because of shit like this? But about 30 years over time, this shit has been changing. And I don't feel like it's it was all intended. I think it was just keeping up with times. Now we have this electromagnetic field is weird. We feel this pulse from the whatever G we're on, in addition to all this other stuff growing and growing. This is where we're at. Somebody took a picture of themselves with a new phone, and then took a picture with a flip phone, and they didn't notice but they noticed enough difference where somebody would have been like, hey, maybe, yeah, man, they're good looking. People's foreheads are bigger than, you know what I mean, their chins, and it's because of the field going back and forth, because of this that everybody's feeling. It's a combination of it's, what if I told you that it's really not the sun? That these they're like mini towers that they're putting on things so that you can't see it. If there's a possibility of the switchboard taking it back to 5, please. This is like 12. This feels like fucking 12G. To make everybody robots, or to have the last of the humans suffer. No. What was this? This is what? I don't make plans. Hold on. Somebody broke plans with someone. This could be a mom or an aunt that has a hard time. You never see it from you. Okay. They were going to go talk to a woman again. Or, yeah, this feels like a woman where I can't even talk to my fucking mother about this. She's so jealous. Like, I'm a man. I'm 50. I'm 60. Something like this. I'm having a hard time that this is a guy or a woman where you don't feel like you can talk to either one of them. I have a hard time with both of them. I don't see things the same. You could have two parents that look older than you could just have. There's a few different things here. Yeah, this is stern. Okay, this is ruling with an iron fist. The Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is like a mom and dad or a grandparents or something like that. I'm having a hard time, like. I see how this person's hiding their face. If this isn't them, then this could just be you going, I don't even want to come over anymore. With the Strength, this would be a strong illusion, which would be, it's a facade, everything's a lie, everything's, hey, great, we just got this done, we just got that done. Meanwhile, you're like $40 million in fucking credit card debt. Somehow somebody's in debit card debt. I don't know how the hell that happened, or maybe you just said the wrong words. But this is, does anybody else feel this rage of like, I have hyena and fucking, rhino, dude. What the fuck is wrong with some of you? We can feel this. What the fuck are you people eating? Are you eating angry people? I mean, don't get me started on the birds thing. It could be chicken. It could be something. And the nun said they were putting some shit in the chicken before. I remember she said it. She did. What is it with you guys? Stop doing these fucking rituals and shit. Don't you look at yourselves? I'm not the only one. Where are they hiding? They're hiding in these subways. They're hiding underground. Okay, like 4th and Knox. I don't know, I heard 4th and Knox. And now they're going to go and move. But there are already people down there who weren't sure. But they can hear screaming and stuff. And it's like, yo, just because we're underground don't mean rules don't apply. It's easier for us to beat your fucking brains in down here and then hide you than it is upstairs. Clear pathway. We just need the ruckus gone. Because you described the ruckus, sir. I see that it is the grand illusion covered in curtains and throw covers on your couch, which you don't want anybody to see what's on the couch. What's this? Yeah, a few spots and shit. This is somebody's wife is like this, or mom. There's a spot on the couch. Where's that throw blanket? Because who's coming over? Your husband. Why is it that you get all dappered up when so-and-so comes over, but for me, you just lounge around in sleepwear? Is this someone's mom? Why do you go out of your way and put the fine makeup on when my husband comes over? And then for us simple folk, we just get a boring, clear palette of a face with a whole lot of judgment. Hey, Snookums. Hey, Snookies, come here. Then she pulls him aside. Look what I got for you. Come here. She grabs a fucking lantern and shit. What is this? Is this Amish shit? Come here. Fucking flashlight. Where's she going? The attic? Come here. I want to talk to you. I got to show you something all the way down the basement. Look, and there they go. What's happening here? What the hell is this? I think she tries. Oh, God, please don't. Look. I swear if it wasn't for this motherfucker being rich. But, in all fairness, someone's husband is closer in age to the mother, who's really not the mother. This is so weird. This is it's something like that. Okay. Oh. Somebody got a life insurance policy out on the wife. You're welcome. Do you have a platform? You belong to the city. That song showed up on my YouTube timeline today. If you hear buzzing in the background, just deal with it. I'm listening to this radiation thing because it's actually helping. Please don't go out of your way to pump more into me somehow. Eventually, you're going to have to get rid of this other reality thing, because I know that many people can feel them shocking your feet with tasers. Some of you don't know what this is. You think you're crazy for seeing people in your third eye walking up on you. That's your body, I guess it's your consciousness way of letting you know that there's a dangerously thin veil between that reality and this one and others. It's the percolator. They actually put that shit together, and they're trying to, little girl, oh my God. This is Lamar Watson. This is Sophie Hawkins. I'm going to tell you all your fucking names, you pieces of shit. Oh, Sophie, don't tell me you didn't know that there were kids that were going to feel this. Don't you have a college education now, don't you? You're a fucking disgrace, Love Jeanette. You're officially a fucking disgrace. I can't believe how many people don't care that there are kids that can feel this, so now you're molesting children. You'd be a fucking fool to think that in this thing that she's saying is covered. This is why so many people are feeling it. They think it's because she said something. It's because we're fucking enclosed, basically. Call it a lid. Call it a bubble. Whatever you want to call it. Use your fucking head when it comes. Stop blaming other people for everything. Who else? Something Jay Lewis will just say. I'm going to start throwing first names, last names, maybe some birth dates, what you did last night. Fuck last summer. Some of you did some shit last night that was worse than shit you did every summer since high school graduation. When I tell you, may I remind you again that there's someone or something that can see everything you're doing. I know this. That's why we disguise it as this. I feel upset that this is where we are. I didn't realize education was so out of style for so long. I was in line today, and the bill for the woman in front of me was 98 cents. Whatever it was, as a cow tail or something like that. She gave $1, and the lady went to give her back to 2 cents, and she had to look at it for a few seconds, and I could tell she was trying to figure out the difference as if it was correct in her head. Once again, yes it is. If nobody says anything and becomes that uncomfortable voice and allows themselves to be to receive whatever it is that you wind up receiving when you say things like this. We live in a world where you can't say how you feel without having repercussion. How do we change this? It's rampant. You remove yourself from it and you let those that are doing it destroy themselves. This is where that shit works for you. Oh my! This is where the art of war is most beautiful for me. This is where you just, all you have to do is separate. We forget these things sometimes because a lot of us are dealing with this shit and it's fucking our minds up. Where's this guy with this thing now? And then, hold on. What was this? This is the husband. Hey! This is another one, another mom. Hey, love! She let them knock her daughter over. Hey, babe, look, come here. Let's go plan the wedding. Meanwhile, somebody's mother and the husband planned the wife's wedding. I hate pastel pink. Well, you should have said something. You let your mother take over your whole life. She took your husband, or she's planning on it. She might as well. I mean, she's that mom in Monster-in-Law, but not as pretty. Queen of Swords, cutthroat. You know I'm cutthroat. Ha! I think that's a code word. Come on. Put the needle on the record when the drum beats go like this. Did they play that? Mars needs women. Ha! I'll bet that. Especially when you try to create a planet on it. And the shit's nothing but plutonium. I don't know why I'm such a firm believer in this just makes sense. That wanting others to feel pain while you don't is one thing when they deserve the pain. That's my expertise. It's my area of but it's different when there are those around them that have to feel something for some beef that you have with someone that they may not even know about either. A lot of this shit that I'm feeling is, I have a problem with you. I don't even know you, or so maybe I do, but I never let you know that I had a problem with you face to face. It's an unfair fight. The thing is, if you were face to face usually with someone like this, you would like them, and that bothers people at first. When you're when you're a walking trigger, yeah, they walk. I like them. I actually like them. They insulted me, but I like them. That's bold. They did it with flair, with finesse, though. I like the way that they do things. They are the ultimate triggerer. They are the ultimate Heyoka. This one, this mirroring, fucking. No static at all. Fucking love Steely Dan. I'm cursing a lot today, and it feels good. Yeah, they may. I'm alright. Somebody got 4 fingers. You sexy man, you. You know that is... I love people like this. I love people who are different. But are you different? In all good ways. We don't want to know what happened to it because they're showing me that shit. What was that shit with the thumb where they said, well, never came back out again? You know, that shit was tight like that. Okay. Oh, they did it with flair. At first, I had my reservations in the past about this. What was this? What is this? Well, it wasn't really reservation. I just didn't give it any thought. It was just a quick no. That's a hell no for me. This is the first time that every time. How many times I got to do this? Fine. This looks like fine. I'll like them, or I'll listen, or I'll take it, or I'll leave. This is fine. I'll leave. I don't want to get all this attention. What I also see here is somebody that okay. Whatever this is that's being put into the world as something to, and I listen, I don't know what to make. You're a very creative person, because I would have done the same thing if I had to, where this is the shirt I gotta wear, and I don't like it this tight, and it makes me look like I have some type of rolls, and I don't. So I'm gonna take saran wrap. What a genius idea. Fuck Spanx, right? I mean, that's great. And is this to lose weight? You know that shit works. But you have to be careful with salt and water, though, to put it right back in. Yeah, it's all salt and sweat, water that it's you're letting go of. Yeah. But the shit with the sun with this, though, I guess somebody lost 48 pounds in 48 minutes. I go outside and take a walk around the block. I come back, I'm 1.5 pounds lighter, cause something's up. This shit wasn't like this before. It looks like the sun's getting a lot of attention, but this used to be good attention. Huh. It could be that. I'm sold on that. Whatever this is with the sun, that the shit is making me feel like this. I thought at first that maybe they were just one of those people that like to tickle you, tantalize you, and then avoid accountability. This isn't that. I will take the pins out of this doll, is also what I heard. There's fucking 7, 10 of them. Nothing's working. I'm sold on the DNA thing, on the bloodline, that certain people, it's a no-no. I wonder if I am. Judgment. Somebody was so addicted to doing this shit in prison. They're like, I gotta make a doll out of a sock. They got the pen that they give you and a sock, and they tied that shit up and they folded it, and they just kind of scratched this thing. And wow, the addiction. Well, we don't talk about that, huh? We talk about alcohol addictions, gambling addictions must be tough when you're in prison. We don't talk about this stuff. Social media addictions, food addictions. But voodoo and black magic addictions in jail must be tough. But I told you, there's this thing that you think where you owe some deity, and if you don't do it, then you're going to wind up. I mean, this is crazy when people are with our godly people that do this, and you're more concerned about the deity that you may be letting down than this God that you worshipped. That's not for everybody. They brought it back up again for a reason. Smooth flowing, smooth movement. This is, I gotta go to the bathroom. This is also someone's digestive system. Thank you so much for whatever button you said to push, or whatever frequency, whatever advice that you gave, Knight of Cups. Thank you. I was apprehensive at first in the past about this. These are people listening to frequency or even subliminals and noticing a huge difference. This shit left clean. Whatever this was that left your body, you could feel it. And it's free moving. This could even be, I'm grateful. I've never been so grateful for clean, free flowing air. Hi. I feel, it feels stagnant. It feels like the planet is not in orbit. It feels like we went into some abyss where the air is being sucked out. That could be. Look, there are people that I can't breathe. The vortex is closed. This is how I'm going to go outside. I'm just going to move on outside and see if I feel better. This could be, think about all the metal we have on our homes, man. Someone had this conversation. Our cars are metal. The chimney caps are metal. Some of the aluminum coats, right? If you have the metal around the home. People started getting emotional when they thought about all the metal that's in our lives. Buses and trains and... I go outside, that shit is short-lived. It's like, once I'm black, we don't sit in the fucking sun just for no reason. And this is another one. Look how pale this motherfucker is. I can't go out there. I'm a ginger. What am I going to do out here? Where do I go? I feel like I'm being fried in my home, and I feel like I'm being fried outside. Look at me, I aged. This is somebody that goes to work. They're a bartender or a waitress or something. By the time I get there, it's a half a mile. By the time I get there, I'm dead. I don't even want to work anymore. I have nothing left. I tried to eat healthier. That shit's not working. I just refuse to see. Yeah. I was on the fence for a while when it comes to working on this project for someone. I never felt more sure about something in my life now. These are a lot of people who were at one point kind of mocking something or an idea. But shit, look at this. This is complete. My wishes are fulfilled. Thank you. Yeah, I was. I've exhausted every option. We're gonna have to. Oh, the pride with the strength here. The pride that somebody gave some other options for something, right? And it would be like, yay! They're very wise with their options about the sun. Maybe we would want to partner up with this one at some point. I mean, not to fucking get married, but you could have some kind of platform, or there's a this could be a documentary where some of your information helped, or even a website. Wow, my lips burn. That's them turning it all the way up to 88 or 88,000 knots. How come nobody can seem to find these people? How many of you are still on that side and testing out whether you can live somewhere without being harmed and leave everybody else? It will never work. The bottoms will fall out from your homes or wherever you're building these homes. It's supposed to be a time where people help each other. That's the route that's going to be most comfortable for people. The people, I mean, who aren't completely spiritually, socially, morally, and financially bankrupt. A bankrupt soul. Is there anything more sad? And that has nothing to do with currency. I mean, I used to go out and run. What am I supposed to do? Sit in the house all day? All we do is argue now. You could be just married. Why are we fighting? We've been married for 2 fucking weeks. It's got to be this thing. Nobody wants, because nobody knows how to explain it. Do you feel this pulse inside of you, this vibration? Do you know what this is? I listened to 111 Hertz yesterday. It calmed it down. But what happens is you'll have people in some type of reality, and I have to attack them. Sir, you're eating ape DNA every time they bring you your lunch. You haven't noticed a difference? You're raging over. You guys sound like witches. I can hear it. It's very high-pitched and fucking annoying. Please tell me that you're not men cackling like this. This could be that species, man. No, does anyone ever hear, like, and you're going, what the hell was that? Where are these broads, right? It sounds like tea party at the Johnsons. I'm a woman and I never sounded that way before. What are we skilled at? I've become skilled at staying awake. I can't say I enjoy the pleasure of being high on any kind of speed, but I do feel delusional and zombie-like. Oh, it could be to create some type of zombie apocalypse. Oh God. I don't have any friends. I don't have anybody I can trust. I have no one that shows loyalty to me at all. I take the bus by myself. I take the train, the L, something like that. And I just watch and just look at all of the people who are with each other who can't stand being around each other. I'm watching people on the train who sit next to each other or in buff. They hold hands and then they don't, and they hold hands and they, like, am I forcing this shit? Well, somebody was on the train, and this was coming home from a club or bar, and they met a chick. This is a magician with the Ace of Wands manipulated it. Well, I wasn't expecting for you to grab me there. But yeah. Oh. This guy's funny. Oh, you're funny. I would love to have a conversation with you. He hit it by accident. He actually did, though. Either way, it was found out. You're a man. You're funny. I go either way. Well, I'm trans. That's that 2 of Pentacles. That means me. Yeah, go back and forth. Which one do you mess with the most? Which side do you wind up playing for the most? The tornado. This looks like vagina. Okay, I said I'm on your side. I didn't say that was going to change my whole perspective on shit in 24 hours. Fail. Oh my god, tornado. Nothing's right until I'm all out of cake. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm lying shaking on the floor. Wow, it could feel like a fucking tornado came through the middle of you. That's what I walk around like, bro. I ain't just spinning. And is my vibration? Or is there something else at play? Oh, man. Yep. Thank you, Sargento, for these cheese snacks. I love them. Yep. Just be careful of people being weird. They made me feel like somebody would alter chocolates and cranberries just to piss somebody off. Like, this is when you have this type of, there's nothing that they won't do to get what they want, right? That's how it's all about power. But here's the weird thing. Sometimes we don't even realize that we already have it. Like, oh, this one's not fighting, or they're not arguing back this time. There's no fight anymore. We're just kind of just sitting in the residual, just embracing it. Pain, torture, torment, discomfort. The mental discomfort, though. Queen of Swords, what a wise woman you are. You gave an idea. They didn't want to hear that idea before. Somebody's going to give you a Nobel Peace Prize. They're going to have to. And there are going to be people that fall to their knees and scream. Why you participate? Because you're going to get an opportunity. This is an award. Look, here you go. Thank you, so-and-so. Thank you. Wish fulfillment. The universe thanks you. Thank you for saving our planet. Thank you for saving these kids. Something like that. It's big. This is an award ceremony. And then you got this cat looking at her. Really? I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I should have never rejected them. I didn't believe in aliens before this too, is what I'm feeling. I didn't believe in supernatural. You may have moved some things around in my home. Whether knowingly or unknowingly. Somebody's freaked the fuck out by what you can do. This is some 12 and a half right here, saying 11. Look, they set fire to a building remotely. Huh? They threw somebody across the room. Oh, is there footage of this now? We were playing war games in our mind, yeah? It's not all in the mind, but you know what I mean. And then just you telling the universe, these are my requests. I thought it. I believe it. Therefore it is. Be careful. Some of you, you're wishing the people who are taking care of you dead. I can't figure it out. Only us tough birds. Right, Rocky? Only us tough birds. Listen. It's going to come back to you. I know it's not really you. But the memories are going to come back. They have to in order for this to work out well. Thank you. God, this one here. We're back to this. Oof, what a golden opportunity here. You see how fast her hair is growing? See how long her hair is getting? What color is it now? It's like 2 or 3 different color hair. I'll tell you what though, I didn't think I would like it. Look, this is like, huh. Look at this, look at him looking over at her. I see you. Grabbing pottery, moving shit around, statues and stuff. How do they find such balance? Is someone looking at you shaking, going, hey, listen, hey. There could be somebody who isn't getting back to you. And it's because they didn't believe. They sound ridiculous. Oh. They showed up like one of them shaky people. I can't even put my hand out to shake it. Something has to be done. And it has to be done now. And it has to be done with force. And that's it. So here we go. This feels like a militia, an armada. We coming. Yeah, we coming in all shapes and sizes. I don't know about color. I only know for us Aryan folk. Hello. Matura. It's personal now. We're just going to walk right into your establishment. We're going to rock your fucking world for doing this shit to everybody. Alright, these are some, I'm not for women and I ain't against them. I'm neutral. I'm doing this shit for me. That's right. I think that there are some wardens and stuff letting out some criminals. It's just being paid. This came up the other day, or I put that into play somehow. For people who just have money, and I look, I don't want to do this. I don't even want to build because I'm afraid it's going to collapse. What do I do with it? I want to get back. Maybe I should get in touch with so-and-so who knows so-and-so. Are the dangerous ones? Are all the all of them? Are many warriors in psych wards and locked up? I think so. You have to be in the mind of the adversary at the time. What other way? This is how you divide and conquer. This is the art of war. Unfortunately, not many people are familiar with this. This is why it makes some of us, it seems like we're more comfortable in war. Yeah, when everybody else is like this. This could even be some of you in prison are like this, what they said, because I know I don't belong here. Some of you are seeing shit in your dreams or when you close your eyes, and it's like, I knew I didn't do this shit, you know? Yeah, I knew that motherfucker you're being shown. Oh, man. This is some other type of beings trying to cause problems, too. What some beings are putting in your head, it's like your celly was there. You know what I mean? It feels like to cause chaos, but this has to happen because there needs to be a decline in population. I'd rather say that. I don't want to depopulate. It sounds forceful and that I'll receive karma or maybe something worse in the afterlife. I don't need it. It doesn't matter if I believe it or not. I just don't need it. I don't want to waste my life wondering if that's where I'm going. I want to know that there's no chance I'm going there. Right. Justice. I mean, I'm apprehensive on speaking up. I know some friends of mine that got 5 and 6 figures in their bank accounts that are locked up. What are we doing here? Do I have to arm myself with an AK-47 to go out in my friggin' Stella McCartney outfit and my red bottoms? Is this where we're at? Because if that's what I have to do to protect my life and what I've earned and what I've acquired, I will. I don't want to. I want to make it clear to this thing that I don't wish for that, but I will. I'm not just going to give it up. God, man, I don't even have it. Do I even have anybody in the... I don't have anybody. Everything. This is somebody find out. You're not a cop? No, ma'am. Are you a real agent? Someone's asking for the paperwork and credentials and they don't have it. It's worrisome that there are so many child traffickers here as other things. You're completely correct. And we're sorry that we didn't... Well, now we know. it's tough when it's teachers, when you're in a spot where you're alone and it matters. This would be my security guards. This is COs even. But you guys, I mean, this is like one of them things where you got a personal issue with somebody and someone else is around them, you buy them. Everybody can be bought. 10 of Pentacles. This doesn't feel like a big home. This feels like a 1-bedroom apartment. Yeah, for somebody, this feels like benefits, housing. I can't believe how many people have taken a life for housing. I can't believe how many people have taken a child's life or even sold one for a hit of this stuff. And some people gave the kid and they're still waiting on the shit like they're gonna come through. I understand that it's very difficult and painful. I do. I'm not judging anybody, man. It's as much as I am pro kids, I don't understand being in this spot. And I'm glad. But it could be me. It could have been in a past life. It's not this one. There are some ways where we've already done this. Some of us have already done this in weird ways, you know, like, man, you were still there. The difference is you got to watch me do the shit, you know, and this is, they're not, there's always a duality in everything, correct? Someone was anticipating being at peace, and this could have even been, I sold my kid for some drugs, and I still feel like I'm in withdrawal. Is it possible that they were putting some kind of opiate in the chemtrails? The food and stuff? It is possible if it was in the terrain or somebody just happened to dump something in the chemtrails that we're breathing in. It's the same thing as snorting the shit, darling. Ingesting it, going through your blood. It's no different than that friggin' bump you stuck up your ass in 86. Alright, well, I mean, you listen, you have a lot to say about people who have deviated septums, but you could have a deviated anus because of some of the shit that you did. And I'm not talking about just drugs. I don't even want to be in this relationship. It's making people not want to, I don't want to be around anybody. I can't stand this shit, man. I feel by myself. This feels like The Stand. This would be a good time to watch that. Why do we do that? It feels like the end of times. This could be the pot. Listen, I'm telling you, this is the result of that. You know how many people love that shit? I'm one of them, 5 of them. I love end of time stuff, and I love true stories. I don't know which the fuck is which now. I do know that weird things are happening. And when they show me things in my mind, sometimes they are in real time. And other times, this is something that they're letting me know was already fated. That doesn't have anything to do with me or somebody else doing something. Sometimes buildings collapse because the ground faults are out of whack. All of them. There's 7 of them. If there was 7, that's how bad this shit is. Please don't try and evacuate yourself. This is Walter T. James. Please don't try to evacuate. You know how many times you all have tried this shit? You have blown up spaceships, gotten into car crashes. Darling, you have no idea. Every time you try to leave this woman behind, you lose. May I say, I'm going to say this one. She is your creator of all things. She didn't even realize what a big deal this was until just a few days ago. And now she knows her worth, and she knows that because she does, excuse me, I'm not done. Because she does, she's not going to feel any of this eventually. She's going to have this supernatural protective bubble that follows her around because she's earned it. This is going to be worth more than any bit of money or currency you could print out. You want to get right with her. Fuck this other one that doesn't show up. You're all reaching out to somebody that doesn't exist, and you experience some shit in real and you refuse to. Okay, you're going to fry like bacon. For the ignorant black man who said good, you are the epitome of your worst fucking enemy, sir. And then what happens is, right, guys like that. We all do it. This is not one of those times. You can feel it that it's happening already, right? But did anybody ever watch that? The stand where all of the just the survivors all wind up meeting up on foot. I'm tired of being stabbed in the heart and the back. I feel like some people also, you could be feeling being tased as well. There are some people that know some people and that are those people who are getting together to make sure that this shit stops immediately. It's gonna, virtual reality is gonna go away if it's forced at gunpoint. Do you understand? Listen to me. I know I'm not going to say your name, but there are some men with some shit on their faces that you already saw that don't like the fact that you could just shut this off just like that. They found out. They heard a conversation. Remember, they're watching you too, and they saw an email that you typed to somebody. They were watching with the camera behind your back. I'm going to say it again. This is a time for honesty. Such a lonely word. Some of you don't even remember. You've been lying to yourself for so long, you're not sure what the truth is about what you did or didn't do. Or, did I do that? And this shit's not helping. I agree. This is the time to get right with your creator and the universe together. Some of y'all mess, you know what I mean? Some of your kids need tending to. Yeah, you got kids taking care of kids, man. But it's because some of these people had something to do with some shit that had something to do with attacking someone while they were at peace and disturbing their peace. So there are a lot of people who your peace, your inner peace, is disturbed now. You attacked people, children, women, and men who were laying down sleeping like weak warriors. We're weak warriors. We fight for the wrong shit, and we fight the people who fight for us. It's awkward. It's awkward time, and we're diligent with that shit, Hierophant. This is also cursing God. I only where are you? Where are you? But then on other days, it depends. You see, this is that in and out love. Oh, my God's a good God. Is he now? What kind of good God is this? Then it'll be, I can't believe God's not coming. Everything has to do with somebody else but you. With this belief has completely taken all Christians and people who believe this off the hook for just about most shit. You don't hear many Christians, I mean the devout ones, man. You know what I'm talking about. You don't hear them taking blame for anything. You have just become professional finger pointers. That is Ryan something. Oh, with the strength. This is like, my God is a strong, good God. I hate to see the bad one. Yeah? God's message. I'm putting out God's word. With dark times coming. And then what are we saying here? Over and over and over again, though. I keep saying it. It's like I'm trying to make it so. Yeah, truth. I want to believe this shit, man. But now I'm just fucking kind of stuck. Thinking when they show up for service, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to start off like this. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on in the sky that's affecting me down here. I don't know how many of y'all are feeling it. Is anybody feeling a pulse or a vibration inside their body that makes you feel like your soul's being tampered with? I don't want to talk about a being that I've never met, shaken hands with, or really truly felt in my life. I have to be honest with you. I want to talk about things that matter. Yeah, I'm going to go back and forth. This is where the honesty, this is the Ace of Swords. I'm honestly looking at this shit differently now. And I'm probably going to go back and forth. This is for people with platforms where you're kind of concerned because my whole platform was based off of God or Jesus or Allah, Shiva. They're all that being, though, that can make things happen. That grand, supreme, it doesn't matter what you call it. But it is as if we just expected this being to fix everything for us. We became so lazy. I became lazy in thought. I became lazy in belief. This girl shook my world, man. I needed it, though. I want to let you know that there may be days until this rides out. I'm kind of just seeing where this goes. I have to do something. This thing that I've been doing, I lost. I'm waiting. I don't want to be those people. I saw, I don't know if it was The Stand or it could have been something else. It was one of those where there were about 12 people left. It was some zombie or end of times thing, and they're going, people were actually eating each other. They were killing each other and then storing bodies in freezers and shit. In certain places where the power wasn't all, it was that bad. And somebody's going, Jesus is coming. Somebody's got a whole friggin' calf hanging out of like, kind of like the barbarian that has the big ass chicken leg. He got fucking a tube sock on it and shit hanging out of his mouth like, it's mine. Jesus is coming, the Savior is coming, just believe. Ding, 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 ding. Just believe, ding, ding. You know? It's like, hey, listen. We got casserole tonight. Would you like to come over? Fucking toes sticking out as a garnish. What's that? That was his watch hanging off the side of the plate and shit. These are some fucking, I love yous, but in honor of our Savior. Oh, this is two different perspectives here. Why don't you sit? Have a seat. Would you like dark meat? No. Yeah, these is like there's abandoned freaking homes and stuff. That's what this is. Every man for himself. Some of us already seen this in our dreams. Some of you, you're a little worried. I know that I'm a good person, and I know that I'm different, but I don't feel protected from this shit. Let's command a protective bubble everywhere that we go because we earned it. That's that. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying all this other shit, but I will nod my head and let them know that I'm okay with that. I think there needs to be some type of, because here's that cord, right? It's like, oh, wait, all right, the truth is, right, you're stuck because there's something that you're supposed to be doing, right? You could just kind of be feeling like I'm just kind of stuck. Well, somebody's stuck floating in the ocean. God damn it, Harold, what happened now? Hi. Where are you coming from? Somalia. Hi, Somalia. Hi. I felt that there were some maybe, or just you have that in your blood when I was at that hotel. I'm not sure. Somalia may be better. You may want to fucking kick it in high gear and doggy paddle on that shit and be grateful that you have that, because some people don't. Listen, you could be able to have 2 more people on that thing before it'll be too heavy. You're going to be expected to offer that. Just be careful. Okay. You'll be alright. This is some choppy water. Who's this? Ooh. I'm tired and it's choppy water. What did you put in my fucking wine or champagne? I don't usually get seasick, so I know it's not that. I've been on boats my whole life, but I feel a little nauseous since I drank your special sangria. Death. How special is it? Is it super special? Is it kerosene or antifreeze special? Why did it have that opalescent? You know that luminescent color, almost like antifreeze was mixed in it. It was kind of a greenish. Hey fam. How are you? Somebody showed up with a broken arm or an injured arm or wrist or something. I hate the time to show up. This is also somebody's husband's a judge or something. I mean, like, or some heavy hitter in the judicial system. I take the time to show up. There's a woman here who showed up with a lot of men on something. And boy, oh boy, can I feel the homosexuality. I can feel the lust in the air. And I think that this has been happening for longer than we think. That it's a frequency or an outcome of lust. Yep, teeth, lips. Can you see him pushing the thing up? This is Herbert Hoover James. Hover, well done. Thank you. And they have this thing where they can raise the radiation, raise the plutonium, raise and how much it emits. They've been setting this up for quite some time. The only reason it wasn't fully destroyed is, one, people had to see what this really felt like for people who were being targeted with these direct energy hits all day and night. Don't get mad at the people. Get mad at the people doing it. This is the fucking insane backwards world that we live in. You'll have people where you're like, listen, do this because they're doing this. Yeah, okay. Now you feel it and you get mad at the person who warned you that you didn't listen to. When you're there and you're at that young of an age, you're done. You might as well just stay that way. You don't have the ability to change. It's too soon to have that kind of outlook on something. Who the fuck are your family members? Right. Heavy lust. This is overwhelming, and this is the main reason why these guys are coming right to your headquarters. Now, don't go running. Don't run. These are the kind of guys that will... No door. You feel me? Yeah, they cover all areas, is correct. This looks like a woman on a boat, I'm telling you. You must be an entrepreneur. And you're a good fucking person. Yep, and these people are losing, but they don't want you. Somebody rented this boat. They're angry that you're not losing, beautiful woman. I don't think you have any friends, and I think you know it, and I can feel you getting upset. I can't do well and have people in my life. I only have people in my life when I'm down and out. Yeah, and I don't plan on being that anytime soon again. So I guess this is just it for me. See ya.